appetite for cocaine. Shortly after daybreak, they left the after-hours club together, and some sort of disagreement took place, possibly over payment for some drugs Cruz may have provided. As they drove home that morning, police believe their argument escalated. Cruz stopped the car, and the disagreement turned violent.
My money now!
In a rage, Cruz grabbed a tire iron from the trunk and struck Breeden on the head and face. As Lynn Breeden lay near death with a fractured skull, Cruz grabbed his .22 caliber rifle and shot her 3 times in the head. Cruz placed the body into the trunk and drove to the deserted parking lot, where he dumped the body inside a garbage bin and emptied a 5-gallon container of gasoline he kept in the trunk. No one saw the fire as it burned for hours shortly after daybreak on July 6, 1991.
According to the fire department, the fire was probably 1 gallon of gas away from a total cremation. And looking at the victim at the time of the discovery, you'd have to believe that it was close to a full cremation.
And without the scientific evidence, the remains might have gone unidentified and the blood in the car unmatched.
Absolutely, it made the case. It did the ultimate link up to all this evidence that we were so happy to find to our victim, the murder.
And the case broke new ground for forensic scientists, since it was the first time that DNA evidence from a tooth was used in a criminal case. Chris Cruz was convicted of second-degree murder in the death of Lynn Breeden and sentenced to life in prison.
Lynn Breeden was a very beautiful girl, and a lot of people acknowledge that. In fact, there were a lot of areas where she could have gone and things that she could have done as a result of it. Unfortunately, she got caught up in a little bit of this cocaine problem, and the result was that it brought her to the circumstances that led to her death. Very tragic. Chris Cruz himself, good-looking man, a lot going for him. He had attended the university here in town, and he was doing what he could that way. So it was another spoiled life, really, by him being involved in what had taken place here. Again, as a result of the drug involvement. If you take away the drug,